right. We're streaming, so that's all super fun and exciting. Um, yeah, all right. In tonight's stream, we are going to be, guess what? Productive. That's right. Really, really cool. Super fun. Um, I've been not productive at all for the past like month, frankly, and I need to start mixing and mastering songs and getting stuff ready for this upcoming show I'm playing in Denver, in like a week and a half. So yeah, exactly, Mr. Leaky. You're spot on. You're spot on with the analysis. So that's what I got to do. I'm gonna mix and master. I'm gonna work on making this song better, and I'm gonna move on to another song and make that one better. And we're just gonna keep on chugging, or I'll get distracted and start playing with Zebra. That will probably also happen. So like clearly I don't on the intro. I don't want that. I just don't. And then I want where the other chords? Where are all the other chords at? Oh, it's in the group called Other Chords. Hey, what's up, Redline? Yeah, I'm very excited. It's my first out-of-state show. I'm getting booked to fly out of state. They're not covering the plane ticket, but I'm gonna break even probably. I'll probably break even and, you know, get exposure or whatever. Get experience, life experience. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. I'm excited about it. And hopefully, maybe, I don't know, maybe some like promoters or some shit will be in the audience and they'll dig it and then they'll book me more in the future. Who knows? Okay, you also need to be filtered to high hell. And we're even gonna turn you down a little bit. We're just gonna turn you off right there. And this is an intro for mixing, frankly. Rooster number 13. Ooh. Maybe. No, probably not. Probably not. I've had only one experience showing that to other people, and they did not fuck with it. Strangely. Maybe it was a time signature, maybe it was in 13 Edo, maybe it was the rooster sound. I don't know, but I feel like I'm gonna have to save that for, I don't know, some a special occasion. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not like my debut out of state show, but perhaps. I think it is a good song. Maybe. Mixing in and out of it's gonna be weird because it's in 13/8, so I don't know. I think the sub bass can sound cooler. Let's add a fifth harmonic maybe and be cheeky with it. Whoops. Is that even? Yeah, that should. Why is it where's the phase cancellation happening from? That should be the fifth harmonic of this one, right? Oh, we're down 24. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We also need pitch needs to be an octave. Pitch, yeah, you're not an octave. There we go. And then let's add an auto pan. I don't know. Let's add dynamics with the frickin'. tell you what. I mean, I'm probably just gonna improvise the entire show, because that's generally when I do best DJing. So I'll have it on the USB, and you know what? Maybe a time will come, and I'll say fuck it, because I really don't know what I'm gonna play. Though I do. The 13.8 Rooster 13.8 will definitely be played at some point. Make this bit more. It's playable. I don't know about finished. Nothing's ever finished, but it's definitely in a playable state. I guess if I wanted to get it fully ready for a show, I should probably have like a 4/4 intro or something. But I mean, yeah, it would need like a 4/4 intro. I mean, I could always mix it into a song that has an ambient outro and then just like bring in the beat. Do I have it on my SoundCloud? I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't really have an intro necessarily, but like I could always mix that in. But you know, it has like a breakdown and then a build up and then like a main second drop and then it has an outro. So it's definitely like in a playable state, I think. And I think the mix is all right because again, I was trying to make it work for that mix from last year, so it's probably decent. Rooster, let's find it. No. Why is Windows fucking searching so bad? Maybe it's in here. Oh, here we go. Viking Chicken Satan. That's what it was called. My bad. It was a chicken, not a rooster. No, it has an intro. Yeah, this would work great to mix in. I think it sounds fine. That sound isn't mixed very well. That could be improved. I also don't like how it's introduced, and if I was to change anything about the song, I want maybe some sort of something to indicate that the one is coming. Just something to reinforce the one, just because this isn't a weird time signature. No, the song's good. I might actually play it. I might defeat the audience. I might try to defeat the audience. Yeah, it definitely does need a little bit of work. Mix wise, it does need some work just because of the when the main synth comes in. Kind of suck. Over. The transient's like too loud. Also, I don't like how it's introduced there, really. And yeah, I agree with the little fills at the end of the bars or every 4 bars, etc. More impacts onto one. I could automate like a erosion or something on the kick drum. Um Something like that. Just like to make the kick drum or whatever, just like add layers for an extra impact on the downbeat or some shit. There's a few things I could do. I also think the second drop, I mean, it's on purpose to be kind of subtle when it appears, but I think I can make it more obvious where the one is in the second drop with risers and stuff. Right? Because like we end up creating like a polymeter within a 13/8 thing, and the polymeter is playing some other weird ass time signature, and that ends up loop. It gets really weird, and you get lost. And so I think the confusion is part of what makes the song cool. Because when the beat actually like hits and it starts playing it's just jumping up and down the like 2 microtonal notes, um, and the beat's like just going super crazy all around you. It has this like crazy forward driving energy where you don't know where the hell you are, but you're going forward. It feels like you're kind of stumbling forward and you're falling. You're constantly just like falling forward in a really interesting way. But I think it might scare the hose just like a little bit too much. So maybe a riser to indicate, hey, you're about to start falling forward, you know? I think that could be good. Yeah, just like right there, I can see people not understanding what's going on or realizing that there's a drop actually happening. And I think it needs a riser right there. It just kind of appears. Like there are elements that are rising, but not in a drastic enough way. And then the synth that gets added afterwards, sign synth and second drop, more mono, harmonics. I need to change the timbre a little bit there. Make it like I think a little bit less wide and more loud. Just to really punch through. It feels like it's getting masked by a lot of other harmonics. But yeah, the song's a lot better than I remember. I mean, I knew it was good. And it's almost playable. Fuck it. I might play it. It's pretty out there. Like it will scare people, but I think it's also the right kind of audience. I think they'll be accepting of it. Maybe. Or they can I don't know, they can deal with it. Anyways. You can also change your subdivision sound, the hat, shaker, right, etc., without changing rhythms when a new section appears to make it feel fresh. Well, I like how it keeps going on the offbeat over and over again, so that like if you're like nodding your head and your head nods backwards every single whenever the shaker plays, right, or the hat or whatever, the next time, because we're in an odd time signature, it ends up falling forward. It ends up reverting. I think it's just really cool in for the drop in particular. I thought you were saying to change up the rhythm pattern to like reset. Because right now the offbeat thing is also polymetric in that it doesn't reset every 4 bars or whatever. It's just going onwards and onwards. So it resets every 8 bars or whatever, right? Yeah, without changing rhythms when a new section appears to make it feel fresh. Yeah, like you could leave the offbeat. Oh, for like the first, you're probably talking about the first section, in terms of reinforcing the one, that kind of thing. That can make sense. Yeah. Yeah, just like subtle changes like that, because in the first section, the only things that are really changing is I'm like chopping up samples and I'm making like a takita takita taka taka takita takita taka taka, that kind of thing, and ends up like shuffling around the takita and the taka and whatnot, right? You're saying leave the rhythm exactly the same but change the perk sound. Oh, the literal samples. The literal sample. I gotcha. I just figured out what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Change it from like a really, really open hat in this section to like something more staccato, right? That could be cool. Yeah, exactly. Cymbals on the same group. Gotcha. Yeah, you know what? I'll add try changing out hats, symbols, sections. Cool. Maybe we'll go to that song after this one. That chord to be way better than that. Why is it so wide? What is making it that wide? Run noise, gotcha. I just like, I want a really, really fat chord there, and I don't know, not really sure on how to get it. was way too loud. Why were you that loud? Jesus Christ. Where are you? Hey, where did you go? I thought you were... Ah, you're over here. Oh, I see. I did that. So silly of me. Except, I don't know why that is happening. I like that synth a lot. That guy's good. I just want, I don't know what I want. I want like a dub, a big, very lush, like dubby kind of chord thing. So, but not, I don't want it to sound like a saw wave, really. I don't know. Let's try some funny filters. How do we do this? How do we do this? We want envelope 2 on you. And then, it'll make you like... Hey, what's up, Bandoler? Thank you. Oh, it's in 12 Edo right now. That's why it sounds weird. Where... How do I do this? I forget. Microtune. I think we're in 17? Yeah. Still doing it? Why are you still doing it, man? Weird. I guess the resonance is like really changing the like tuning, the timbre of it. Why do you sound so bad? You do not sound like that. Why don't you sound like this? Hello? Is this not the same fucking chord? It literally is. Why are you different? Microtune. You have been microtuned. Maybe, oh, the project file tuning. I didn't use any zebra on this file. Oh, I didn't calibrate it. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, so it thinks C is A. That's why. It thinks C is A, folks. Classic mistake. So... And then... Wait, no, 4? Yeah. There we go. There we go. Cool. I want it to sound way cooler, though. The default filter FM, that's just... Default filter FM, oh, it's its own self. Right. Which is a sine wave right now? Yeah, it is a sine wave right now. Let's bring in filter FM from you, volume down. You are going to be minus 24. Yeah. Eh. Okay, to make it big and lush, let's just use like a reverb thing. I just want, I don't know. Right. Texture reverb always has latency, which is kind of annoying. But we can use reverb and use the lush mode. Yeah. There's no pre-delay signed. And there's still a fuck ton of delay, which is... So lush has delay. Whoa. That's a crazy... I guess it's like a weird convolution reverb. No, it's just a bunch of delays. That's pretty cool. And then let's put mod effects. That's pretty cool. This can be even louder, man. But we're clipping the shit out of everything. How do we make... I want that to pop through the mix more. Can I just be really abrasive and just... 3? I have to sidechain things. I hate sidechaining things. I don't want to sidechain anything. Let's just add some like little sparklies, some little staticky, little glitchy dudes. Not those and put them there. Just like make it swing. We're swinging it with glitches. Sucks. Wait, this chord doesn't work. Yeah, no, you just also, I just realized your wink is 100% dry wet. We can take you, just do that. More like we'll take you, and then we'll do that. But it's still kind of dog water. I like this one a lot too. Only problem is I've shown this to a couple people, and all the people I showed it to, they said that this sound here is like weak and sucks. And just like the main downbeat sound is very weak. And I think I've improved it, but now it's like in the back of my head that needs work, you know? Yeah, this guy's also distorting. Is that stupid? It's kind of stupid. It's too wide. It's too wide. Oh. It's kind of stupid. It's fucking dumb, dude. Oh, God. Oh, that was not the right knob. I thought that was a dry wet. Yeah, we have the cutoff opening and closing a bit over certain sections, and I'm turning on the dry wet at different points. When it's high up, it's like. Like when it's up here, it just sounds like perpetually. Like just a little wet, right? I could also automate the LFO amount to just go up. Yeah, it changes a little bit too much, but I think what I'm gonna realistically do is just like for the downbeats. There's just a little bit of movement on the downbeat. Take that guy again, and then let's hit him with one of these and one of those, and then we'll just like go like oh, I want it way more spread out. I guess it has to poke through a little bit more. I think that's definitely an improvement. Yeah, it's not overt enough to the point where like the song just becomes funny. It just adds a little bit of squid, just a little bit of squid on the downbeat. That's all. I still don't like the chords. The chords are the issue. I mean, yeah, of course that's the issue. What can we do? What can we do? We can distort you. Okay. But really, I want the low mids, yeah. I just want this chord to be fucking fat and also just be sine waves, which is like unfortunately not how sound works, you know? Like just a bunch of reverb, but not too much. I don't know. Maybe we just add just like more shit down there. That kind of, I think that's helping. It's kind of good. Okay, I just needed to add fucking like inversions and stuff. Maybe if we lived in a reality with different physics, yeah. It's unfortunate that sine waves, just like clean, simple sine waves sound so good, but are like paradoxically impossible to mix and make them sound good. Like I remember whenever I saw Charles I play live, his music often sounded fucking terrible on the giant like festival rigs. Like they sounded good at my house and whatnot, and you know, and headphones and whatever when I have control over the volume and everything. But on like the giant festival rigs, all the songs that are just like simple single sine waves, they like poke all the way through. And I feel like, if you have sounds that are just like simple, very basic sine waves, you have this like one or the other problem where it's either not going to be audible, right? Because it's getting masked by so much other shit, or you give it a richer timbre in which it will become audible, but then it won't sound like a sine wave. And the alternative to that is just boost the shit out of it and make it really loud, and then it sounds bad because then you have resonant frequencies because it's literally just a single resonant frequency. That's what a sine wave is, basically, right? So they're like paradoxically like kind of difficult to work with. I find, at least, especially with like, you know, if you're trying to like master, like make really loud music, I think. But that's why, you know, usually people like layer a couple harmonics, maybe, and then add like erosion and stuff like that. Right. Too much fucking reverb now. Let's turn off. Where's the reverb on that? Do I reverb on the group? I reverb on the whole ass group right there, right? Okay, that's sounding a little bit better. Sounding a wee bit better. I also found my friend asked me to break down a certain vector song. Let me look at our conversation. He didn't know how to make a certain sine wave sound. He was like, "How does it sound so goddamn clean? How do you do it?" This is the song. Right, just that main simple sine wave patch. And I noticed if you look at the spectrogram, there's a single sine wave and then there's a bunch of nearby harmonics to it, right? And so that's how I created this sound. That was me just like recreating the drop. And so one way you go about it from analyzing that song is you do FM from a very low frequency. So we can make this 16 and we can move this down 4 octaves because 2 to the 4th power is 16, right? And then we can FM from this guy some amount, right? So now we have, right? You'll notice it's a bunch of harmonics around it, so we can try different carrier amounts. Just something like that, maybe, you know? Just like nearby partials that really are implying like a much lower wave. But used to be anti-wavetable. No, wavetable's the way. Well, I guess like wavetable synths, or do you mean the wavetable, the Ableton device? Because wavetable, the Ableton device is goated. I mean, honestly, I like wavetable just because it's fast. It's pretty limited, but just I'm very, very fast with it to very quickly make decent sounding patches and stuff. Because I mostly just do basic wave shapes and then I process it afterwards. All my sound design really comes from processing afterward. You're talking about just wavetable synths. Wavetables that morph sine to saw are really nice for that. Oh yeah, just nudge just tiny bit towards saw. Yeah. Yeah. Though yeah, because I guess going to a saw, you're adding even harmonics, which is kind of interesting. It's a little bit different from just saturating a sine wave and turning it into a square wave. So that's what most saturators are doing. That whenever they have like odd harmonic creating wave shaping algorithms or whatever, which is most of them. Yeah, I still don't. Now it sounds like too, I don't know. Thank you, Maury. Appreciate that. I don't like how wavetable synths are so reliant on specific wavetables. Use the analog synths where all have the same oscillator shapes. Yeah, I hear you. I think I do think, and I've said this a bit, like dubstep sound design, wavetable synthesis sound design is so fundamentally fucking boring. Where like you watch like a dubstep sound design tutorial and they're like, okay, what you do is you load up the Monster Growl number 7 preset wavetable shape, and then you add an LFO to the wavetable shape thing, and then there's your dubstep growl. I'm like, that you're just sampling. You're just shut the fuck up. It's not really interesting or uses frankly that much or any like synthesis concepts, right? Whereas like basic shapes and then modifying and actually doing like subtractive synthesis is more interesting. I guess, yeah, like wavetable synths, they are capable of extremely powerful stuff as a result of like you're just sampling a wavetable, right? You can make crazy sounds doing that, but I find it boring and haven't explored it too much, frankly, myself. Yeah, the most I'll do with wavetables is like this sine one where I'm just morphing between basic sine to these crazy harmonics above it, right? It's just like an interesting harmonic series, and how it interpolates between them is kind of interesting. Stuff like that. That's usually how I use it. But the load up serum and then load up monster growl number 7 trick, I don't. I don't know. It's fucking boring. Maybe I should. I don't know. I mean, like to some extent, that's what I've been doing in Zebra. Like in Zebra a lot. I've started creating my own oscillator patches, and then you're just loading and then morphing between different oscillators, and that's effectively that. But I don't know. Maybe I just got to make more bro step and rhythm. Maybe that's what I'm missing. It's just so fucking... How do we make you sound fat without sounding bad at all? Is now this synth is now getting too loud. I use Ableton Wavetable for supersaw sounds. That's about it. Yeah, that checks out. That makes sense. This sound here is kind of shit. Maybe we open this with a high resonance filter or something like that. Yeah, what I use the Ableton Wavetable for is not much. I find the workflow really good. I like the wave folder in it a lot, and I use that frequently. Just like the basic wave folder. Like, it's not super capable, but just the things that it can do, it does pretty well. Maybe, oh. Maybe we can, like, make this go around the world like Pac-Man. Right? Kinda cool. Kinda cool. Of the sound. Interesting. Okay. It's got like a kind of crazy high-end layer. We have like a sine wave or a filtered thing going dun 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 dun. You are too loud, good sir. that's enough work for now. Still stuff I gotta tweak. I'm sure some of the things I changed, I'm gonna change back or decide later is stupid. I think we can move on to something else. I think 20-headed dragon. Which one was the cool one? This one's kind of cool, I think. Maybe. I'm unsure if I'm going to play this at the show. And frankly, I should just be working on only songs I'm going to play at the show. But I don't know, I got time. It's in like 9 days. That's plenty of time, right? Yeah. Yeah, it should be fine. You can think about what to do. So, I don't know, Van Dweller, if you're still here or not, but someone actually recorded the entire set that I played, which is neat. No one's ever recorded a whole set of mine before, and then posted it. So now I can like look back and like decide on what I did and did not like and whatnot, which is neat. Right? We got. So like I don't know, I got like the whole freaking set list basically, and I can just compare songs. But I think this last song here. This one I need to mix a little bit better, but I'm probably not going to change anything about it. And then this song I thought sounded pretty bad when I played it. Or at least like I lost the crowd there. So it's interesting. I'm able to like actually look back and analyze and figure out where I went wrong, where I went right and wrong in the thing. Yeah, that was the Brent guy. Yeah. Yeah, he was super cool. He saw me perform at Fern Gully and said he was a fan. And I guess he recorded the whole set. Which is very neat. And so honestly, yeah, really useful for just figuring out like what transitions really worked and what didn't, what were sloppy and where. Also just like having the thing to remember to like jog your memory. I am a dancer. I do like to dance. It is a thing I like. I don't know, I was getting down over here. Yeah, this transition's good. I'm just gonna keep. I've been rinsing like when I DJ, I usually like memorize or like not memorize, but like I figure out a couple transitions and songs that really work. And like this like sequence of like 3 songs here is so like every time I play it, like the crowd goes fucking crazy. So I'm just gonna keep rinsing that until people get sick of it, I guess. Yeah. Kind of funny like hearing some of the background conversation and stuff too. I'm just getting another perspective of the whole thing because like I'm up there and I'm like in my own world. I can't really experiencing it from the other perspective. I also get to look at and see which dance moves I do that are the cringy and which ones look good, and so I can try to hone in on that because like I never ever record myself dancing, and I don't know, that can, you know, dancing's also like an art. It's an aesthetic. There are some moves that look bad and some that look good. You've never seen anyone dancing IRL before. Ever. My God. Okay, so we have this. What the fuck is this? There we go. This intro is pretty bad. And I tried making this thing over here. I'm not about to. I just added this. You have to be on stage without an instrument in both hands. I don't go on stage. Do you go to shows? Do you go to clubs? Do you ever see live music? and people aren't dancing. But yeah, I find like DJs that don't dance even like a little bit, like even a little bit, I'm suspicious. At least most, I don't know, like you're when like DJing with like a USB using CDJs and stuff like that. You mix in a song and then you got like 4 minutes to kill. You got 2 to 4 minutes to just like do fuck all. What are you gonna do? You should dance a little bit, you know? It's like what, but I don't know. Some people just don't like to dance, and I guess you're also on stage and it's scary. So what kind of shows do you go to? That mosh, just metal, yeah. Yeah, there's a I don't know. There's a few different ways I guess you can go about making a live set. It also depends on what kind of music you make. Like the music I make is very I'm gonna obsessively work over every individual sound in my studio and just like make every little bit of the song as perfect as possible. And so like that doesn't lend very well to like improvisational or like multitasking stuff. Like I know you can like separate stems and stuff if you want to go further. Um, but a lot of the approaches that are like more involved is so much higher risk for such little reward because you need to like use a much more complex setup. You need to bring a laptop. You need to run Ableton, hope nothing crashes. You have to separate stems for every single one of your songs and line them all up. And then usually when you do shit like that, you also can't improvise. So I like to improvise because like you're a DJ. What the fuck else are you gonna do? Like, I mean, no shade or disrespect, really. No, a little bit of shade or disrespect to people who don't improvise. Just a hint. Just because I feel like there's such a beautiful aspect that is lost when you're not reading a crowd and you're not actually like responding a little bit. But the style of music I make is very much like I don't know. I'm not fucking making this sound on the fly, right? I'm just doing a transition and then transitioning out. Like the most I'm doing when I'm up there is like I'll read the crowd. Sometimes I'll spend a while trying to figure out what song will fit into the next one. And so I'm like trying to plan things. There's a lot of planning. But I don't know, sometimes I'll mix in a song. I know exactly what song I want to mix out with and how I'll do it. And so I'm just gonna fucking dance for, the minute and a half in the middle. Like, yeah. That's what the DJ do. Though I do want to like I should learn some scratching and like turntablism, probably. Something else I want to do. I've wanted this for a while, and I haven't thought about this in a bit. Is I want a Roland Hansonic HPD 20. It's kind of fucked up that this is the best electronic hand drum that there is. And it's like, how old is it now? When did it come out? What? How old? 2013? Yeah, it's from 2013. This is the most powerful and up-to-date hand drum, and it's fucking 13 years old. Like, I haven't been getting it because I've been expecting someone's got to make a better one, right? But basically it's just like a super reactive hand drum.
All right, so
Just show me.
Sends a
Just play.
All right, let's go random. Yes.
It's okay. That's boring. There's people who could play like a tabla. Maybe it's 1.1 million views. It's new. I haven't seen this one. Okay. Oh, this guy's cracked. This is it. So like, imagine I have that on stage. I could just play that, and I can play electronic sounds directly out of the speakers, and it'll sound good. You know, it's like the you don't have to worry about like acoustics and miking and stuff like that. It's just, you know, hook the thing up and then play on it. So that would be a cool addition to the like live setup, you know, improvisational stuff. Yeah, I'm guessing you were never like part of like a rave scene or anything, Mr. Leaky. I don't know. The way I've grown up going to shows and doing live music and listening to music and stuff is all like electronic stuff, going to raves. And it's all just like DJs who just do a transition and then wait. Or it's DJs that literally will plan out their entire set and then just press play and then do jack shit, which is that's frustrating. That's mostly like big festival DJs.
क्या बात है ढोलक भाई क्या बात
This guy's fucking cracked, dude.
वाह
Now some DJs are fucking nuts. Like I don't know, there's some DJs that are mixing in and out like 3-4 songs at a time. Just like, I don't know, you could DJing definitely has like a wide range of like how active you can be when doing the thing. At least like more complex, like I'm trying to think of like good DJ sets where they're just like constantly mixing. It's just the way that I do DJ sets where I'm presenting my own music one at a time, right? It just doesn't lend well to being like super active. Maybe I'll transition like out in between songs like every minute and a half or something like that at most. So I'm like still kind of active. Like you'll transition in a song and have to find the next song and then load it up and then get the cues all ready, make sure it's beat matched, all of that, and then line it up and then do the next transition. And so there'll be maybe like 30 seconds, 40 seconds of downtime or something like that. But again, it depends track to track. But some DJs are like way more involved where you're doing mashups the entire time. Like I don't do mashups with my own music. If I'm DJing other people's music, then I'll do mashups and I'll do chopping or whatever. And more involved stuff. But when it comes to, I guess, like my own solo show, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to show you what my song sounds like in its entirety. Or like, you know, you get it, yeah. This is fucking nuts. Fucking crazy.
वाह
I need one.
क्या बात है?
Like, I can't play drums, but I can play hand drums, you know? What else we got? Yeah.
भाई जैसे अपना कीबोर्ड नहीं है।
हाँ वैसे ही है।
देखो
फिर ये साउंड क्वालिटी का
But like, imagine, like, fucking hearing this in a DJ set. Like, instead of
नील
scratching.
सुनेंगे कितना खुश होंगे। नील बहुत खुश होंगे।
नील सच
नील सच बहुत
नील को प्रोडक्शन का
बहुत शौक है, बहुत शौक है।
Why the fuck am I getting that slot? Okay. Yeah, I want one of those, basically. That's why I don't have one. I've been fantasizing about getting one for like 3 years. Just have not done it. Because the thing is, I have other things I'm fantasizing about getting. I also want a Lumitone, and that one costs $4,000. So, yeah. This is too mid-heavy in this section. Way too mid-heavy. Let's just add another instance of Bloom. Fuck it. Fuck it. Who needs CPU? I am with you there. I'm with you there. I feel that. Like, I guess I have some. I could sell my Osmos, but I don't want to do that. So it's too fun. I could sell my Barefoots, but that I'm also not doing that. I don't know. I made like really good money for like 1 year, and then splurged on a bunch of fancy shit, and then I fell from great heights, and then now I can't do that anymore, and I'm sad. I'm very sad. Okay, that one sounds good. Oh, I remember this song I thought sounded bad, and it looked like the crowd sounded bad in the when I performed. At the very least, like, I lost most people. This one. Now, it could just be that, like, I don't know, sometimes the crowd just, like, they all got distracted with, you know, something more entertaining or more fun or more present or whatever. And they get distracted for a song. But, I don't know. Don't know. Mr. Rogers' Crazy Tablet is very nice for Roger Lynn, right? Okay. Mr. Rogers, right. Very nice for a quarter of a lumitone. Wait, do you have one also, Mr. Leaky? Mr. Leaky, when are you gonna stream? We need a Mr. Leaky stream. That shit would go crazy. Instrument. Sheesh. Yeah, I should probably just get one of these. I'm not getting a fucking lumitone. It ain't happening. I need to be real. I need to be real, man. And Gordon's gotten really fucking good at it. So, it is inspiring. Kind of like his playing on the instrument more than I like his playing on the lumitone. I know he's had the instrument for longer. But I think it's because the instrument also you do pitch bends, and so there's like more expressivity involved, I feel like. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I feel like there's too much reverb overall, so I'm just gonna turn that down. Where the fuck? Sounds fine. This guy, I think, kind of sucks. The snare is completely masked here. Completely. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Big bass. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Maybe we can add a layer to the snare and make it pop out more. Hoopla. Shouted breakdown like that, where it's just my voice, acapella voice. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Maybe I'll do a VIP. Do a VIP of it. Yeah. Maybe use my voice through some filters added to the song's background. Oh. Maybe. So there's the problem with this song is I played this at a show recently and it sounded from my vantage point like shit. I guess it's just like it gets very busy in some of the sections. I already reduced some of the reverb and stuff. I think that was an issue. I think I tightened up the sidechain a little bit. Maybe more of that. Am I sidechaining? Yeah, I am sidechaining the reverb. What else is something's fucky wucky, and I don't know. I mean, it sounds mostly okay. I mean, it is busy in this section. It's kind of a wall of sound, but that's the point. It's just it didn't sound like a good wall of sound, you know? Some of the reverb, and that I did think was an issue. I'll do it even more. Fuck it, why not? But I don't think that's the only thing it needed. I should listen to my barefoots. Hold on. Yeah, there's so many layers going on in here, actually. It's kind of crazy. Where's the dun dun? Yeah, that one I have to. That's the song I have to come back to and keep mixing over and over again. It's very busy. There's a lot of resonances and like high release stuff melding into each other. It's all a compositional issue, just because we have multiple layers of these things doing like counter melodies and counterpoint and stuff, right? Like we have whatever this is. This guy obviously is like the biggest culprit, but I like how it sounds, so it's fucking staying, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's a mess. Okay, let's move on to something else. Let's open up the accordion song. I don't remember what I called you. I made it in the summer. Not cheese box. When did I make you? When did I make you? What? What the actual? What are you called? I remember it's in 23 Edo. Da, 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 da. It is called Polka Gremlin. Okay. Oh wow. Wow, it was almost a year ago. Okay. Polka. This one right here. Yes. All right, I gotta make this one mix better. This one's a banger though. Oh, hello, Spirited Traveler. What are the drums? I just exited the project file, but it's a mix of addictive drums. I'm using the snare. It's from Rhizomorphic. It's a bunch of snare layers from Rhizomorphic snare sample pack, and some random cut up like vinyl drum stuff and hats and stuff. But I don't. Yeah, sorry, I literally just left the project file. I apologize for that. I'll show you the drums on this next song. Um they're all done in similar fashions of how I structure things and layer them and group stuff together. And thank you, Hoopla. My heart is melting. And thank you, Van Dweller. My ego is growing. Needed that. Because we are all cavemen. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, so honestly, the drums here are pretty simple. The way I do it is I always have a kick snare layer. So we have a snare group and a kick group. All my kicks go in the kick group. All my snares go in the snare group. There's usually just a bunch of layers, right? So the snare group, we have this, and this, right? They all work together. And then kick is just a single cymatics kick. It happens to sound good. And then I have a percussion group. So there's a kick snare group and my drums group, and there's also a percussion group. That's my whole drums group, right? The percussion group, just a bunch of shit I just put together. It's just that looping and then offbeat shakers and stuff. Take care, Vandolar. It's all good. Never get to catch streams live. Never notifies you. If you join the Discord, you'll get notified constantly because I ping everyone every time I stream. So, yeah, you can do that. How do I keep myself so consistent? Well, I'll tell you that the past like 2 weeks, I've not been consistent at all, and I've just been playing video games and not making music, and it's been depressing me. So, I needed to fix that, and so I decided I'm gonna force myself to make music today. I don't know. It's a discipline thing. There's no, you can't work off of motivation. You work off of discipline. It's just a thing you just got to do every day. You know, it's just like eating food, right? I'm a human. I eat food. Well, I'm a musician. I'm an artist. I make art. I make music. It's just a thing you have to like accept. And then once you like fit that part into your like personality, your own archetype, how you view yourself, you realize that, oh, I am a musician, I am one who makes music, then it becomes so much easier. It's just a thing that you do, right? I still struggle with it from time to time, but I am pretty consistent, and I would say that's why I'm like quote unquote good. That's why I have a following. That's why people think I'm a good producer. It's because I don't think it's because I'm like naturally gifted. I mean, some people are naturally gifted. I don't know. I can't say. but I just know I put a lot of fucking time into it, and I was disciplined to sit down. Yeah, I'm basically just rehashing what Gordon said. Yeah, and Gordon rescued me, but it's just about discipline and just having the right mentality that you're going to sit down and work on music all the time, and then you work on music all the time, and then it's fun. And play less video games. That's really it. That's seriously it. When I first got into music production, I stopped playing video games, and I used to play a lot of video games, and instead I replaced it with music. And then now I'm playing fucking video games again, and then guess what? I'm not working on music. It's bad for you. I do not like. All right, it's like distorting all there. It's not good. What's doing that? Oh my god. What's distorting? What is... Whoa. What the fuck? I did not put this here. This is not something I've ever done in my life. I put Serum FX 2, and then put the basin reverb preset on this. What? How did that get there? I did not do that. That's not something I do, ever. I feel like I would remember that weird-ass decision. How did you... Okay. Very strange. So that incredible little bit there is all done by me just randomly automating the fucking course, on multiple FM's ends, right? We're just fucking around. Shit sounds awesome. Yeah. All right, the mix sound is still a mess. Sounds pretty good. There's a couple clicks. Yeah, I don't know what that click is. It's annoying, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Also, what's up, Exon? I don't know if I don't think I said what's up. Cool. The fuck happened? It's because I deleted. It's because I deleted the drums. There's a delay doing something stupid on the drums. What? How? Where? Oh. Dumb. That little burp, 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 burp. That's totally inspired by Mr. Oizo flat beat. Yeah. Flat beat is exactly what I was thinking of when I did that little thing, right? It's like when he does the little quack sound when he picks up the phone, you know? Yeah. Okay, that one's sounding a little bit better. I gotta return to it. Just keep chipping away at it, but I want it to sound a lot better for when I play the show because it's a good song. Yeah. Um. There's a. I also have a few other songs that I could try doing. I'm probably not going to try out this 5/4, the 5/4 song, because it's intimidating. Um, yeah, maybe you know what? Let's just top it off with some sound design. Let's just twist some knobs for a sec. Uh, it is getting late. I'm getting kind of tired. Oh, I'm yawning. Oh God, that'll save me. Yeah. Yeah, on the topic of I don't know, what were we talking about a second ago? Things I want to spend a lot of money on. A instrument, a Lumitone. I want to get the electronic hand drum. I think that's mostly it. Um I guess I do want like a turntable setup. Some way for me to practice scratching. Like time code vinyl so I could easily um like create my own like FM sounds or something and then load it into a time code vinyl and then practice scratching on it. Is flat beat even microtonal? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, so here, chickadee check this out. So I'm working on a new squelch generator. So you all know the classic squelch generator using multiple spellbooks, probably, maybe, if you're watching me, you probably do. Um, I'm making a new one with Zebra, and it is nuts, right? So we got, I don't know, it's the same premise. I'm just gonna, hit them, let's just like hit them with a couple of these, and then, I don't know, do something like that. And then we'll do one of these. Right? Can I make this smaller? How do I make this smaller? I feel like I saw there's a way to do that. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So, basically, it's revamped in that now we can change the filters. So we in Zebra, there's a billion different types of filters. So right now we're on linear, bandpass, 24 dB per octave, for both of these, right? And now we can change it to something else, increase the resonance. We can add spectral decay. We can also wave shape, change the wavetable itself using the additive vector based whatever wave shape table shit. So we can let's automate you to go crazy. And then we'll do the filter spin. right? So we have some shit like that. We also have filter FM. And I made it so that so both of the filters are being FM'd by this oscillator here. This oscillator here is normally pitched really, really low, and it is a sine wave. So you're FMing it by a sine wave at like 2 octaves below, right? But we also can apply sync to the waveform itself that's being FM'd, which is effectively a harmonic series. So we can start FMing it by higher harmonic series. So it's just, there's just a bunch of fun stuff. So here, let's exclude this macro from randomization. And that one, why not? And then we can just randomize it. We can also play around with additive effects, right? Whoa. This is crazy. This is one of the FM synths. Anyways. There we go. Right? It just sounds kind of nuts. There's just a lot of stuff you can do. So you can make your basic squelches, you can do weird additive stuff. It's got such a unique fucking sound to it, man. Like that's pretty fucking. hold on. Let's get the fucking XYZ map. It's so goopy. Oh my lord. Then let's get a spell book. I'm telling you, Zebra is the shit. It's so good. Like this synth is gonna fucking, I don't know, it's a keeper. It's gonna last for like a decade plus more. It's gonna stick around. It's just got such a good, yeah, it sounds like fucking 3D. And I don't know, all the analog emulations are great. You want to mix that up. Will this be tilted a little bit? And then we probably want you to control the read offset so it tweaks out a little bit. And then fuck it, we'll also control the spin offset. Oh, it kills my CPU. Why isn't it? All right. There's enough stuff in there. Let's save this sound for sure. Yeah, that's good stuff. Call this export. Paleac. Binaural. Call this binaural goop pie. Just a good old goop pie right there. Pie made of goop. The best kind. So yeah, the squelch generator is kind of fucking crazy now. It's just super nuts just because you have access to all the additive stuff. So let's go back to this thing. right? Right, let's turn off this because it destroys my CPU. Nuts. I didn't record the right thing. That's a crazy fucking sound. I mean, yeah, it's free right now. It do be free. I don't know. I kind of like that guy. What happens if we, I don't know. Yeah, it's just additive stuff. Okay, let's go back to you. Let's just default every knob, right? Right, so now it's just a squelch generator. This is a new rack I just made last night. So it is not available anywhere right now. But if you want to make it, basically, you could take the squelch generator that you already have from the Gumroad, and then replace Serum with Zebra 3. And then in Zebra 3, you need to route and make it so that you have 2 parallel bandpass filters. It's kind of complicated. You just basically have to make 2 parallel bandpass filters, and then you can map the filter type to certain things, and you can map the filter FM. You know, it's going to be complicated. It'll be difficult. It'll probably hurt your brain a little bit, but then you're going to understand how to use the synth, and then you're going to be a fucking G. And then afterwards, you can like go in and then mess around with, I don't know, the additive effects. Right? It's like, right? We could just have, yeah, like, we can make squelches, but all the phases are random. Here, let's make a new thing, because I'm tired of that. And then arpeggiate it. Other, please, please. I just want you to delete. How do we delete this? Is there, yeah, delete automation. I can just right click knobs. I don't think I've ever done that before. And then now we can like, okay, bud. like that. Just how it goes. Yeah. It's pretty cool. And then what if we take you? Because again, all this is all additive shit. So it probably sounds crazy when you slow it down. Right? It's fucking nuts. Let's go back to oscillator 1. Oh yeah, we can play around with different effects. All right, I want this to be more fucking random, so let's get a spell book. And remove that mapping. No, no, not like that. Delete automation. You map to you, you map to you, you map to you, and then do some shit like that. Neat. Yeah. Yeah, those aren't that great. Oh right, we still have everything. Everything's being super inharmonic. Anyways, that's enough of that. Whatever. I made some cool binaural stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm getting sleepy. Oh, am I using the beta? I only see Zebra Lettuce free. No, the beta is free for Zebra 3. I just saw. I don't know if you just sent that. You just look up. I don't know. Zebra 3 beta download. Downloads. Bam. You download this, and then you have to do something. You go to, yeah, you have to like follow the instructions here. Because it's going to be like a illegible, you have to like register the thing by entering a serial number, but there's like a blanket beta serial number you can just apply, so it's free. Yeah. And yeah, it is good. It's a good synth. I do like it. Okay, I am ending the stream. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I will stream again tomorrow, and we will continue to mix music and make things sound better. Should be good. All right, see y'all later. Take care.